You graduated high school. Did you go to college?
I graduated high school, and I put myself through my last year of high school working at a mini mart because my parents couldn't afford it.
Oh,
so that's how important education was to me.
Wow. And when you say you put yourself through high school?
I worked.
Wow.
I worked 4 to midnight after school at a gas station mini mart just to pay for the tuition because I knew I couldn't drop out. It wasn't even an option for me.
Wow.
So when I did graduate, my mother entered me in the Miss Illinois USA pageant without me knowing.
And what did she just say?
Her goal was to get me an education. She says, I've got this kid who did well in school and she's doing whatever it takes, so now what? What's the next step? How am I gonna pay for college?
Right.
So she entered me. She filled out the application and I was accepted.
What a mom.
I placed 25th out of 205 girls.
Which is huge because I had a lot of sorority sisters that were pageant girls, and it is a different world out there when it comes
really
to pageants.
is. And my background was so different. I was a waitress. I just graduated school.
You got thrown in the mix of it, sister.
Exactly. So it was trial by fire.
Yeah.
So get out there and do the best that I could. So you know what I did? I used a principle, which I've titled Act As If. I pretended as if I belonged in the environment. Nobody needed to know I was on welfare until I was 18 years old, or that I was a waitress. I said, you know what? I'm a student and I'm looking to further myself. So act as if. The principle of acting as if, pretending as if you already are that person that you want to be.
Right.
And that's what I teach now with Reinvention. With that, Whitney, what happened is I didn't get the degree. I wasn't able to go to school. So what I did is I joined the military.
You did.
I made that decision.
Joined the military. Yeah. Wow. And then from there, I can only imagine. I know, like, whenever I have a lot of my friends that joined the military, it was in the midst of, when we were at war.
Yes.
And all that kind of stuff. And that's the first thing that runs through a lot of parents' minds. What did your mom think about that?
Oh, she was horrified. She said, you want to join the Air Force? Do you realize that you may go to war? And it was in 1989. And I said, well, we haven't been in war for a long time, Mom. It's 4 years. It's not going to happen. We were in Desert Storm in 1990. So
wow.
1 year after I had gotten in. So I was in Saudi Arabia for 90 days. I was a heavy equipment operator. Again, I just got my driver's license before I went in the military, so here I'm learning how to drive buses, wreckers, tow trucks.
Wow.
So again.
Absolutely. Let's talk about where you are today.
Sure. Well, where I am today is somebody who has used every single obstacle in my life to make an improvement. Because I don't know what it is. Maybe at the time I thought I can help somebody else down the road. So how I handle this is going to be crucial. I always felt a pull toward getting people to joy faster, giving them goosebump moments, allowing them to live their dream.
So many people, they get to where they want to go and they don't think about others. And I think that your story and where you are and what you're doing today is absolutely incredible. We are joined once again by Lisa Lockwood. Now, I wanted, before we break down ways that people can change their life, have some transformation at home, I want to break down a little bit more. We recapped your story, which was you were beauty queen turned cop. Police officer. My mom is on me for saying cop. She hates that word. Police officer.
Yes, military, Desert Storm, and then I went into police. Yes.
Undercover angel. Where can people find out about you if they want to get in touch with you or read more about your story?
Sure, it's simple. My name is Lisa Lockwood, so lisalockwood.com.